Hi all. So now let's see minimization of DFA. Why we are going to watch or we are going to study the minimization of DFA? Because what happens is, for any certain problem, when we design any DFA or construct any DFA, it is not necessarily that it is containing always the minimum number of states, because we don't know it. Okay, it might be possible that in less than that number of states it can be created. See, till now we have discussed the minimal DFA. Minimal DFA is only one, whereas DFA can be more than one. We have already seen it. Okay, that is why we are going to study the minimization of DFA. So let's start. Let's suppose this is the example which is given. Okay, what is happening? Yeah, so this is the example which is given, and this is a DFA. How we can know it? See, for every state, input symbol is a comma b. For every state we have defined the transition on A and B, both the input terminals. You can watch it. For Q naught, A, on seeing A, it is moving towards Q1. For B, it is going towards Q2. As for Q1, for A, it is remaining at Q1, and for B, it is moving towards Q3. Likewise, for all the states, we have defined all the input symbol means both A and B. That is why we are sure that it is a DFA, but we are not sure that it is a minimal DFA. Okay, that is why we are going to study the minimization of DFA. Okay, so first of all, for the minimization purpose, you should understand one concept, that is PQ equivalent. What is PQ equivalent? Okay, actually what is PQ equivalent is, what is PQ here? These two are the states when we can say that P state and Q state are equivalent. This is what is called as PQ equivalent. See, what happens if, let's see, if suppose on P state, okay, for certain string, if it is moving towards any final state. See, I have given the transition function for on state P. Upon scanning the whole string W, if I am reaching to the final state, it implies that at state Q, upon scanning W, I should also reach to one of the final state. Okay, it means both are functioning similar fashion or similar manner. Or for equivalent purpose, this should also be true. What? See, on state P, if I am upon scanning W is any string here, if I am not moving to final state, or I am going to another state other than final state, then for transition function state Q on scanning W, I should also go to one of non-final state. Is it clear? कुछ clear हुआ? See, what I mean to say is, suppose I am on state P and I have scanned W string and I am reaching one of the final state. Okay, then if on Q state also, upon scanning the same string, I am reaching at one of the final state, it means both are showing the similar property. Okay, and at the same time, if at state Q, if I upon scanning W or scanning any string, I am reaching to any non-final state. Okay, then at state Q, upon scanning W, I should also reach to non-final state. Then we can say that it is PQ equivalent. Got it? See, if you are getting less, don't worry about it. We'll see a lot of examples and you get to know everything. Don't worry, just go into the flow. Okay. So this is what I want to give. I wanted to give you some analysis of equivalent. Now let's see. Let me remove it. See, I'll be showing this all with the help of examples. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to give you the general form. Okay. So don't worry if you understood any less or nothing at all. Don't worry. Be patient. You will be, at last you will be able to minimize any DFA. Okay. Don't worry. So see, yeah, one more thing. For any minimization of DFA, the first and most important thing is how you will going to start to minimize is just find out is there is any state which is unreachable from the initial state. Initial state is what here? It is Q naught. You find out any state is there which is not reachable from Q naught. Let's suppose it is, okay. Let's suppose any state Q4 is given and it is like this. Okay. Sorry, B should not be there because it is a DFA. Okay. Okay. So watch it. Is this state is reachable from initial state? No. No way to reach by traversing any state we cannot reach towards Q4, or by directly also we cannot reach Q4. So first thing is to remove it. So for minimization the first rule is this: remove that state which is not reachable from the initial state. Okay, I think this thing is clear. After it, what you will do, just simply draw the transition state table or state transition table. Okay, how you are going to do it? See, we have already seen it, right? What will come here? Input symbols A and then B. All the states will be here: Q naught, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Okay, now watch it. Q naught is the initial state, so I am making it like this. Which one is the final state? I am not given it. Let's Q4 be the final state. Okay, so which one is the final state? I have marked like this. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, now at Q1 on scanning A, I am moving to Q1. Okay, now I am at Q1 on scanning B. On B, I am moving to Q2. This is how we make the transition state table or state transition table, whatever you say. At Q1 on A, at Q1 on A, I'm remaining at Q1 itself. At Q1 on B, I'm moving to Q3. At Q2, where is Q2? Yes. At Q2 on A, I'm moving to Q1. At Q2 on B, I'm remaining at the same state, that is Q2. Now for Q3, at on A, on scanning A, I'm moving to Q1. At Q3 on scanning B, I'm moving to Q4. Now at Q4, now I am at Q4. Now on A, I'm moving to Q1. Q4 at B, on B, I'm moving to Q2. So this is the state transition table. Okay, wherever you find Q4, just mark it as a star so that we can further know that it is a final state. Okay, now see just earlier what we saw, transition function P on scanning any string, if it reaches to final state, it implies transition function for Q on scanning W, it should also reach one of the final state. Okay, and transition function on scanning string w, if it is not reaching to final state, it implies transition function at q on scanning w, it should also not reach to any of the final state or reach to any of the non-final state. Okay, so these two are the conditions. Now when now this w is what? W is any string. Now if the string length is 0, it is called as 0 equivalent. Note it down. Okay, now if mod of w is 1, it's called as 1 equivalent. If mod of w is 2, it means string length, it means 2 equivalent. Okay, this is what actually I forgot to mention earlier, so I have given you, so that because we are going to use it now and we'll see how we are going to use it. I think you got now. So yes. Okay, actually I want this transition table to be side and space is not there, so what should I do? Let's remove this. Okay, now watch it. Yes, so for 0 equivalent, what is 0 equivalent here is, see, string length is what at 0 equivalent? That is 0. It means you are not going to scan any string. Okay, or you are not going to scan any input symbol. So whatever is the non-final state, that comes under one group, and whatever is the final states, that comes under one group, another group. Okay, so see, q naught, q1, q2 and q3, these falls under one group, and which one is the final state? Q4. Okay, so this falls under one group and this falls under one group. This is called as the 0 equivalent. Okay, set of all non-final state and set of all final states. Now whenever you have to find what is one equivalent, now you have to find out one equivalent. It means what you will do, see, for one equivalent you have to just check the transition table q0 and q1, whether they are falling in the same group on scanning single length string or not. I think you should be getting some idea. What I mean to say is, q0 and q1 fall under same group in one equivalent if upon scanning one length string q0 reaches to any non-final state, then q1 should also reaches to any non-final state, and if q0 reaches to final state, then q1 should also reach to final state. I think you should be getting some idea. Okay, so watch it. So let's check how we will be checking it. First of all, we will check q0 and q1. Okay, so for q0 it is q1. Okay, q1 is in the same group as q0. Okay, see, q0, q1, you have to check these two. q0 and q1 are their states. For input symbol a, they are the same, and q1 falls under the same group. Anyway, if they are the same, then they are going to be in the, they are already equivalent because they are reaching to the same state. Okay, now see, q0 and q1 at symbol b, at input b, they are reaching to q2 and q3. You have to watch this, q1, q2 and q3. q2 and q3 are in the same group. That is why we can say that Q0 and Q1 falls under the same group. I think you got now. Okay. So next, don't worry, be patient and just be here. You will be getting everything. Okay. Just watch. See, we have proved that Q0 and Q1 are one equivalent. When they are one equivalent, it means if Q2 is anyway one equivalent to Q1 or Q0, then it is going to be one equivalent to both of them. I think you got. Just see once more. If Q2 is one equivalent to any one of them, then we can say it is equivalent to both of them. Let's you can take any one. Let's see. Let's take Q0 and Q2. Okay, next. So Q0 and Q2, Q0 and Q2, Q1, Q1, Q2, Q2. What I am saying, Q0 on A is Q1, Q2 on A is Q1. They are the same. Anyway, they are going to reach at the same state. So they are already once equivalent. Now watch at input B, what is happening? Q0 on B moving to state number Q2 and Q2 on B moving to state number Q2. So obviously they are reaching to the same state, so they are one equivalent. So I can put Q2 in the same group as Q0. Okay, it means Q2 is already equivalent to Q1. Now check Q3 to any one of them because they are of the same group. Q3, let's check Q0 and Q3. Okay, you can take anything. Okay, let's check Q0 and Q3 or whatever. See, you might thinking, sir, why you are taking every time Q0 with everyone? So let's take Q2 and Q3. Okay, is it fine? Yeah. See, Q2 is what? Let me remove it. Q2, Q3, Q2 and Q3. Watch it. Q2 on A is going to Q1, Q3 on A is going to Q1. They are moving to the same state. Okay, fine. Now Q2 on B is moving to Q2. Q3 on B is moving to Q4. Yes, watch it. We are seeing for Q2, Q3, and we have found that Q3 on B is moving to Q4, but Q4 is not in the same group. Q4 is in the separate group. So we can say that Q2 and Q3 are not once equivalent. It means if Q2 and Q3 are not one equivalent, then Q3 can't be one equivalent to Q1 and Q0 also. Got it? So we have to separate the Q3. Okay, then Q4. Q4 is already alone, Q3 is already alone, and now this is the groups after the one equivalent. Now we have to check for the two equivalent. Okay, anyway, if you didn't get till now, you will be getting now, don't worry. Okay, so now watch it. For two equivalent, where we have to check, see, for one equivalent, where we were checking the groups in the 0th equivalent, you have to check in the previous equivalent for the current equivalent. Okay, so for two equivalent, we will be checking in one equivalent. Got it? So now let's check Q0 and Q1. Q0, Q1. Okay, let's find. See, let me remove this. This I am using just for the convenience of you all. Now let's see Q0, Q1, Q0, Q1, Q0, Q1. Now watch it. Q0 on A is moving to Q1, Q1 on A is moving to Q1. So they are falling in the Q0 and Q1 is falling in the same group. No need, no worries. Now check Q0 on B moving to Q2. Q2 is in the same group, no worries. Q1 on B is moving to Q3. Now watch it. Q1 on B moving to Q3. So what's happening here? Q3 is in the separate group, it is not in the same group. That is why it means Q0 and Q1 are not equivalent. Got it? See, Q0, Q1, and we don't know, sorry, it should be 1, and we also don't know whether Q2 has to be placed here or here. So let's find out Q0 and Q2. Q0, Q2. Yes. Q0 and Q2. Q0, Q2, Q0, Q2. Q0 on A is Q1, Q2 on A is Q1, Q0 on B is Q2, Q2 on B is Q2. So that is why this means they are same. They are reaching on the same number of states, same state. Sorry, same state. So that is why anyway they are going to be in the same group. See, if they are same, then it will be going into the same group, or if you want you can check from the group also. See, Q0 on A is Q1, Q0 Q1 in the same group, Q0 on B is Q2, Q0 or Q2, Q0 and Q2 are in the same group. Okay, now watch, Q2 on A is Q1, Q2 Q1 in the same group, Q2 on B is Q2, Q2 Q2 same group. Okay, got it? So it means Q0 is going with Q2. Okay, now Q1 is here, this is Q1, so this is separated. Q3 is anyway it is already alone, Q4 is already separated or separated. Now let's check for the 3 equivalent. For 3 equivalent, okay, all are separated, just only Q0 and Q2 are remaining. So let's check for Q0 and Q2, just remove it. Okay, now watch it, Q0 and Q2, Q0 Q2, Q0 Q2, Q0 on A. Now you will be watching here, not here. We have to find 3 equivalent, so we will be watching for the same type of group in 2 equivalent. Okay, just previous group we have to check, previous equivalent. So Q0 on A is Q1, Q0 Q1 in the, I think, see what, watch it here, Q0 on A is Q1 and Q2 on A is Q1. Okay, Q0 on B is Q2 and Q2 on B is Q2. See, whenever these are same, see Q1, Q1, Q2, Q2, whenever they falls the same, it means they are already equivalent. So we can't separate it out. Okay, got it? I already told you. So therefore Q0, Q2 and Q1, then here Q3, then here Q4. Got it? Now we have to perform till we get 2 equivalent the same. If you can see, 2 equivalent are same here. Okay, got it till now? Now these are going to become the states, final states. Okay, sorry, final state means in the DFA we are going to get total number of states as this much. These groups will be forming the total states. So we can now we can draw the DFA for it. Q0, Q2, okay, Q1, Q3, then Q4. Okay, so now just watch it how you are going to draw, just with the help of this diagram, this table. Q0 on A is going to Q1. See, Q0 on A and Q2 on A, see q naught on A is q1, q2 on A is q1. That is why I have shown here q naught and q2 on A is going to q1. Okay, now q naught and q2 on B is going to q2 itself. So what we will doing, just put this on q2. Okay, we'll put the loop. Now check at the q1. q1 on A is going to remaining at the q1 itself, q1 on A. On B, q1 on B is going to q3, so just draw it. Okay, now check for the q3. q3 on A is going to q1, so just draw. On A is going to q1, q3 on B is going to q4, q3 on B is going to q4. Okay, now check for q4. q4 on A is going to q1, q4 on A is going to q1. Now q4 on B is going to q2, q4 on B is going to q2. Now this is the minimized DFA which we have made. Got it? We'll see one more example and we'll try to understand one more time, so don't worry. Yeah, you can ask, so where is the final state in the DFA? You already know it. Which one is going to be final state? Which one we have already marked it? Q4. So that is why Q4 is going to be the final state. Okay, got it? Okay, thank you. We'll see the next example. One more example for minimization. Okay, and everything will be clear it out there. Okay, thank you.